is the Bibles, lots of Bibles for encouragement. But listen to this. Jesus said, "But now he who has money bag, let him take it, and likewise a knapsack. And he who has no sword or gun, let him sell his garment and buy one." That's in Luke 22:36. Why do you need a gun or a sword? Well, the time calls for weapon, for hunting, for defending yourself. Also, team up with other Christians. If you find a group of Christians, these are very, very good for being in strength in numbers. Get out of town if it's possible. You'll have you'll have made it you'll be an easy target if you stay in town. And so as a group, you can move into the wilderness together as soon as possible to set up your shelter and whatever is necessary for your survival. Okay. So take as much seed as you need, because you're going to be planting a lot of stuff. Also, fishing equipment, axes, hammer, nails, lots of lighters, cooking pots, sleeping bags. You'll need a compass, maps, hiking boots, ropes, nylon turfs, shovels, saw, winter jackets, winter boots, and enough change of clothes. Okay? Carry your Bibles wherever you go. You will need them. Get rid of your phones, your watches, your all kind of electronic devices, because surely they may track you using those things. And another thing is winter will be brutal. Assume that all strangers are hostile unless they prove otherwise. If you are captured, do not take the mark of the beast. Trust me. If you take it, you are done for. They'll alter your thought process. They'll alter your gene, your DNA, and etc. So rather than take that, just tell them to kill you. It's the fastest way to heaven. Trust me. Okay. So anyway, they may torture you. They may even kill you, which is, for you, is a relief. Confess Jesus as Lord of your life until death, and you will save your soul. Otherwise, you have 7 cruel years to get through. So think survival always in an otherwise worst earth ever. And you have not even seen anything like it in your whole entire life. Water and food will eventually run out. So learn to be resourceful early on. And below is a summary of the essentials. So I'll read it out anyway for you. Secure food and water source. Okay, store up non-perishable food, like canned foods and stuff like that. They'll be very important. And ensure there's an access to either clean water, or if you're going to an icy, it's or boil them, boil water. I don't know, and try to get some sort of a filtration system. Consider shelter and security. Have a plan for safe shelter. This is very important. Preferably in caves. You'll have to contend with some animals, but I think that would be much more better. Consider also have a plan for, uh, as a group security system. As a group, just be in a secure environment. Just have people going around checking far beyond, like kind of like a spies, or set traps that will alert you before, things catch up to you very quickly. So build a community around, seek out like-minded individuals to form a support system or a network for mutual encouragement and assistance. Okay, so other essentials: thriftiness and self-reliance. Avoid being like trying to borrow things from other people. It might be very deadly if they have to come for it or for the debts that you're owing them. So focus on self-sufficiency within the group, especially. So be prepared for potential economic hardship, which is quite easily like from day one. And also focus on loving others and service for others. Okay? Be ready to help others who are in need, but also be wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove. That way that you retrieve before because some will pretend that they need help, but at the end, they really just need to get your location, and it might be very beneficial to be discreet and to be able to discern some of these things, okay? So demonstrate compassion and kindness. Again, you need Bibles and also some old books to read. Pray all the time. And there'll be some help for you when you're praying. I think God will make a way for you and for other believers so that you can all together try and survive the 7 years tribulation. But the Lord will offer help through his angels, and also, some of those who were raptured, so they may come back and help you out. And after that said, just be prayerful always. Pray all the time and ask for the Lord's help. Rely on him and his wisdom. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for listening.